Addy soldiers. Oh, we're in this corner. That must mean this is a fashion video. Something that I've wanted to do so desperately for the last couple of weeks is to go thrifting, which I don't know why, but now that I can't, I really, really, really want to go, and I miss it so badly. I just want to go to a Value Village and have a fun afternoon digging through ridiculous old romance novels with trashy titles and see if I can find some awful jeans from the 2000s to make fun of. Just before this quarantine happened, I did go thrifting and I found a couple of things, but I didn't feel like it was enough to make a haul, so I was like, I'll wait for my next thrifting adventure and put them together. Alas, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to go thrifting for multiple months now. And of course, in the midst of all this staying at home and like being productive, I had a moment where I was like, I need to clean everything. So I went through my wardrobe again and then just got rid of everything. I was ruthless. And so now I have this giant stack of clothing that is now just moved to the other room instead of actually going to a thrift shop because I can't go anywhere and drop it off. And the other day, as I was debating what to do with this whole thrifting video situation, I thought, would anybody be interested about the items that I get rid of, because I often show the things that I buy. Sometimes those things that I thrift get worn once or twice and then I give them away again. And then there's clothing that I've had in my wardrobe for years that is wearing out, or I realize I haven't worn in a long time. So I thought it might be kind of fun to combine those two things together. We're gonna do a reverse thrift haul for all of you today, where I talk about why I'm getting rid of some of the stuff that I'm getting rid of, and then also we'll do a fun little thrift haul at the end of stuff that I actually did end up getting. So without further ado, let's go through what I'm trashing. Now, not everything that I'm getting rid of is bad or ripped or old or gross or whatever. For example, I think this shirt I am going to pass on, but I realize that I just don't wear it anymore, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's a fine black t-shirt with a little bit of shoulder pad action going on. I like the silhouette, but yeah, I don't wear it, and I'm not excited about it anymore. It does not spark joy. And so it is going. This next sweater I've had for so long, and this one it's on its way out. It's pilling like crazy. These sleeves, one of them has a band and one of them doesn't, so it stretches weird, and they hit me at a weird spot, so I could roll them, but it's just getting kind of, you know, you can feel when something's on its way out. This has been on its way out for like 2 years, but I wore it one more season. I got this thrifting a couple years ago, so it's definitely, like, it's done its job. It served me well. It's not like I don't have 3 other black sweaters already. And then this thing is a sweater that I thrifted in the fall and never showed because it's this bright yellow sweater with a horse print, which for me, I can take the horse away from the girl, but you can't truly take the girl away from the horse. And it's just, I thought it was gonna be funny because I was like, ooh, getting into patterns. Also, ex-horse girl, horseback rider, you know, it was a theme, it was a look, it was a mood. I really wanted to get into yellow, but I just can't, it's not me. So as fun as this sweater is, someone else is going to have more fun in it than I currently am. Oh wow, very exciting. Another black item, who would have thought? This is another item that I thrifted a couple of years ago, and it's just a black button-up collared shirt. The reason I'm getting rid of this is because it has these side splits that go up pretty much to my waist, and it's really annoying because whenever I tuck it in, they just pop out and then you can still see skin. So unless you have pants that are not high-waisted but like low busted, you can't, it pops out and then it like does this weird like whoop on the side. It's not good. It ruins the silhouette, and it's a little tight in the armpits now. I don't know if that's because I got swole, which I doubt, or if it just like shrunk in the wash. Also, it is surprisingly difficult to layer black collared shirts under sweaters because the majority of sweaters I have are light colored, and then you have this really dark collar, and I would rather have a dark sweater with a light collar instead of a dark collar with a light sweater. You get me? I was debating actually changing into this shirt, but this is one of the reasons I'm getting rid of it, is because this is a mock neck, like ribbed white shirt, and the top of it is so tight that I can't pull it over my head if I already have my hair or makeup done, because it will just like flatten and just take all of it off. So I luckily washed this before because like all of my foundation was on the inside of this shirt. Also, I don't know if it'll show up on camera. It's like this little like boggle right there where it does this weird little like, and I oop right at the neck, which is weird because it's like right below the face, so it's really obvious. Did its job for a while, And now it's starting to pale and stuff. This is like a cheap H&M shirt that I got, so I'm not too mad that I only wore it for a couple of months. Okay, next up is this blazer that I've had for a while, actually. This is like a good couple years old, but I think it's time to go. Reason number one, this fabric is awful. It's that super cheap plasticky polyester that is sort of itchy. Threads coming off of the sleeves, and I had to like re-sew the buttons a couple times, and you know what, that's expected because I think this was another one of those cheap H&M blazers, which I have nothing against H&M. I have so much of them in my wardrobe, they are my mecca. But it's a little hit or miss in quality sometimes. And you know, this did a very good job for a very long time. I wore this almost every day to my old job when I worked at the bookstore. Because, you know, you just put on a blazer and then everyone automatically thinks you're the manager. It was great. Another reason I'm not going to keep this is because it hits me at a weird place on my body. So I feel like it makes my hips and thighs look much wider than they are. Because, like, if it hit up here, then you could see the shape of my leg and my waist a little bit more, but it just kind of, like, drowns me out, and then I look very, like, triangular. You know, you serve me well. I truly hope for the best for you. I hope that you find a good home. I wish you all the best. Okay, I put on a white t-shirt to show you some of the pants. So the first one, oh, this combination makes me look a little like a waiter. This pair are actually another pair of pants that I thrifted. Do I have to move the camera? It's a little better. So these are just some pants that are straight leg. As you can see, I cuffed them, and they're extremely high-waisted, which is ideal, but they're just not quite right. They just make me feel a little weird the last little while that I've worn them. And also this seam that runs like straight between the legs is the tiniest bit too short. So if I'm sitting for long periods of time, it's not that comfortable. And of course, now that I have them on again, I'm like, oh, these are nice. Wow, look, they get that nice like straight leg mom jean trouser thing you got going on that you wanted so badly. But no. Multiple times I have thought about getting rid of these, so we're just going to get rid of them. There are other pants in the world, Rachel, you can do it. Then we have these pants, which right away I'm sure you're like, Rachel, what are you doing? So yes, these are like very 2010s and that like super ripped up jean. They are like a mom jean fit, hence this, but you're like, hey, that's not your size, that doesn't look right. And that is because I don't know if you can see it, but I sewed in darts to make these fit me properly because nothing is high-waisted enough. I need the like high to the sky, I need low busted, I need like so ridiculously high. A human being shouldn't have that much torso space. I need that kind of a high waist in my jeans. And all the high-waisted stuff is like this. This is my belly button. This is my waist. I need a good couple extra inches. So I got something that was a couple sizes too big, and then I just put darts in it so that it would give me that kind of slouchy, high-waisted mom jean effect. Then I realized that I haven't worn these for like a year, even though I had chances to, and I'm just not comfortable in them anymore. I feel a little bit schlumpy, and like not in a cool girl way, just like I'm a painter here to paint your house sort of like. So now somebody that will actually fit these jeans can find them. Then I have something that I don't even think fits me, and it's this black velvet skirt. We're gonna see if this still fits my butt. Oh my god, it does! Oh wow! Oh wow! Okay, I'm not mad. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it still fits. I also thrifted this a couple of years ago, and I actually took up the skirt. It used to be much longer. And I didn't think that it fit me anymore, which is why I was gonna get rid of it. But actually, it sort of does. But I'm also not somebody who thought this fit. And I kinda still like it. Oh, Rachel, this is bad. This is a velvet skirt. You're not gonna be able to wear it for months. You know, it's already been in a cupboard for a couple months anyway. Maybe it'll just go back in the cupboard. We're just gonna be like, hey, I rediscovered and upcycled this old thing that I had. And we're going to segue into the items that I actually thrifted in the last little while that I'm keeping that I really like. So, without further ado, here is my actual thrift haul. Well, actually, the first thing I can just easily throw on top. I think I've worn this in a video already, but I got it a little while ago. Like I said, haven't been thrifting in a couple months, but it's this really beautiful satin purple robe that I am obsessed with. Let's get some of that texture action. Oh, so nice. And it's silky and satiny. Robes like this are especially nice in the summer when it gets really hot and I don't really want to wear pants to go get some water. So I'll just throw on a robe, or like after a shower, instead of like hanging around a towel, you can hang around in style. I just had the urge a couple of months ago to buy some more robes, so now I have two. Officially started my collection. I don't think I'll be able to add to it for another couple months, but that's okay. I'm cherishing this one immensely. You know, we might as well just do another coat because here is an amazing duster that I got. There we go. Okay, we need more space for you to appreciate this coat. It's like a navy pinstripe and it's sort of like a sweater material, but it's somewhere between like a Doctor Who coat and a bathrobe, but make it fashion. I just think this is so cool, and like it's long. It goes to, actually, wow, this goes all the way to my ankles. As a tall person, TM, I'm impressed. Okay, there we go. I moved it all the way back so that you can see. You see how great this is? Look at that. Whoa, so long, and it has pockets! Oh, hell yeah. Considering this is like 12 bucks and I look great and there's pockets, there was no way that I was leaving this Doctor Who bathrobe, coat, duster at the store. So yeah, I'm loving it. I'm just gonna keep this skirt on the whole time, show you the rest. And this is very nice because this is a cropped sweater that I got because I had to. It was a rainbow. This is a sweater from Forever 21 that I'm sure was like $9, but you know what? I'm loving it. It's a little fleecy on the inside, so it's a perfect temperature thickness for the spring, summer. You just want something to throw on top, or like I'm chilling at home and it's like a little chilly at night, you know, just toss this on. And you know I wear a lot of black, so it's nice to have something that's a little bit more happy, hopeful, a color that inspires joy. This sweater inspires much joy, so I think I got it for like $3, and apparently the price of happiness is $3. I don't want to put this on, it's so warm. But, I mean, could you imagine me not leaving the thrift store with this? Hello? I was eyeing this sweater in H&M for months, and then I happened to see it in the thrift store for $6 perhaps, and I was like, oh baby, that's going in my cart right now. This simultaneously makes me feel like I am an Edwardian aristocrat, lady of the household, and also a little bit like I'm an 80s figure skater. The reason that it was so cheap was because it had some stains on it, and I don't think I quite got the one out of the arm. Well, then again, I can't really see where it is, so maybe I did do a good job. This is thick with 3 C's. I'm dying right now. It is so warm, but I can't wait until next winter when I can wear it in style. If I'm still working at the same job next winter, I wonder how much drama in my wardrobe I can get away with. All right, last sweater looks something like this. You guys, you know I can't resist a good sleeve. I made fun of myself before for wearing orange makeup and lipstick and saying I look like a pumpkin spice bitch, but in this case, I am the goddamn pumpkin pie. Like, I can't wait until next fall when I can wear this out in public. It's the only thing about reverse season shopping, right? You find all these cute things you can't wear for another 6 months. But that sleeve, though, it's so good. You ready for this next one? I don't think you're ready. Oh, I don't think you're ready. I've been wearing this dress non-stop during this false spring that we've been having over here in Vancouver because it's so hot, and like you can see, I don't own a lot of summer clothes. I'm just constantly buying fall sweaters. Very nice floaty rayon dress that's not cinched, it's just loose and floaty, and oh, I feel like a summery witch. I need you to see how long this is, so I'm just gonna do a quick pan. See? Oh, so nice. Again, it works really nicely with my whole summertime Grim Reaper vibe that I have to my wardrobe, so I'm very happy about this one. This was, in thrift store terms, expensive, but I still bought it and I don't regret it. I just had to take in the strap a little bit because it was a little long, but that's an easy DIY, and I now love this dress. Lastly, I did not thrift this, but it's too good to not show. So during the summertime, I went to a luxury consignment store, which is sort of like hand-picked, really nice pieces at discount. And I found this 100% silk dress that I had to buy, despite it being extraordinarily expensive even for secondhand clothing. But I love it so much, and it's just so beautiful. So I'm gonna try this on for y'all, and you're gonna see why I spent my hard-earned money on it. The skirt is so floaty and twirly, and it's silk, so it's soft and beautiful, and it just moves so nicely. My favorite way to wear it is just to roll or cuff the sleeves, and then it turns into like rich 30-something New York business lady who looks fashionable. I went back for it 3 times. The reason I went back for it 3 times is because it was goddamn expensive, but now that I bought it, I'm so happy I did. It has this really cool little knot detail, so it's like sort of a belt, but not really. So I like to tie it in like a fake knot. Like just a quick release knot. That's the horse girl coming through again. It's such a beautiful texture and pattern, and it's, you know, it's not something that I would normally wear, but then I put it on, and I had 2 friends with me at the time, and then also the dressing room attendant, and when I came out of the dressing room, all of them just looked at me and went, "You have to have it. That's your dress. That is a dress for you." And I was like, really? Okay. So there you have it. That concludes my reverse and actual thrift haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please let me know if that was interesting, because I do closet purges fairly regularly, and I know the whole Marie Kondo thing is real huge, and as I did another book purge a little while ago, which I think I can link. I think it's the combination of boredom and spring cleaning that just gets me in the mood to like purge everything and just get rid of things. For once in my life, I cannot wait for it to be actual summer so I can go outside in some of these clothing pieces that I own, with lots of sunscreen of course, which I am running low on. Also leave down below what your favorite thrift or vintage or consignment store is, because I circulate through a few, but they're a bit hit or miss, and it would be fun to explore a new place once I can finally go outside again. You know where to click to like the video, you know where to click to subscribe. I hope you guys are having a nice day wherever you are, and I will see you all next week. Bye!